Have you ever looked at a map and wondered if something's missing? Not just a city or a country, but an entire world that might be hidden just out of sight. Maps are meant to guide us, to show us the boundaries of our reality, but what if those boundaries are only illusions? Lines drawn to comfort us, not to reveal the truth. What if the edges of our maps hide secrets beyond our wildest imagination? The blank spaces, the faded borders, these are not just the end of the known, but perhaps the beginning of the unknown. For centuries, explorers have gazed at these edges and wondered what lies beyond, fueling myths and legends that persist to this day. We trust these charts to define our planet, but what if they only show a fraction of reality? What if the world we know is just a sliver of a much greater whole, and the rest is carefully concealed? Every map is a story, and sometimes the most important chapters are the ones left unwritten. The conventional view says Earth is a globe we've explored, yet whispers persist, ancient and modern, of lands beyond the known. From the earliest seafarers to today's researchers, there have always been those who question the completeness of our maps, who believe that something extraordinary might be waiting to be found. Could Antarctica be more than a frozen wasteland? This vast, icy continent at the bottom of the world has long been shrouded in mystery, its true nature hidden beneath layers of ice and secrecy. Some believe it holds the key to secrets that could rewrite our understanding of the planet. Some say it's a colossal ice wall guarding a realm unseen. Imagine a barrier so immense and forbidding that it has kept explorers at bay for generations, its true purpose lost to time. What could be hidden behind such an imposing frontier? Imagine for a moment that beyond that icy frontier lies something extraordinary, something that could change everything. A land untouched by modern civilization, a place where the rules of nature and history might be entirely different from what we know. Throughout history, strange anomalies and legends hint that our planet might be far more complex than we believe. Ancient manuscripts speak of lost continents. Explorers return with tales of odd artifacts, and mysterious symbols carved in stone suggest knowledge that predates our own. Are we living on just one piece of a much larger cosmic puzzle? Perhaps our world is only a fragment, a single piece in a vast and intricate design that stretches far beyond our current understanding. The universe is full of mysteries, and our planet may be no exception. Could entire civilizations and unknown landscapes exist just beyond our perception? Imagine ancient cities lost to time, hidden valleys shrouded in mist, and cultures that have thrived in secrecy, waiting for the day they are rediscovered. The journey to find out begins with questioning the very map we hold in our hands. Only by daring to look beyond the edges, to challenge what we think we know, can we hope to uncover the true shape of our world, and perhaps discover that the greatest adventures still await us, just beyond the unseen edge. Modern maps show us a familiar world, their lines and colors giving us the illusion of certainty. We look at them and see continents, oceans, and borders all neatly defined, as if the world has always been this way. But beneath this surface of order lies a history of exploration, error, and mystery. A story that challenges everything we think we know about our planet. But are they the final word? Or are there secrets still hidden in the folds of ancient parchment and the faded ink of forgotten cartographers? History is filled with cartographic enigmas, maps depicting lands that shouldn't exist, coastlines that defy modern understanding, and islands that have vanished without a trace. These maps are more than just curiosities, they are windows into the minds of those who dared to chart the unknown. The Piri Reis map from 1513, drawn on gazelle skin, is one of the most baffling. It shows parts of the Americas and an ice-free Antarctic coastline, centuries before Antarctica was officially discovered and long before it was thought to be free of ice. The accuracy of these depictions has left historians and scientists alike scratching their heads. How could a 16th century cartographer know this? Was it luck, imagination, or did Piri Reis have access to sources now lost to time? Some suggest ancient advanced civilizations left behind source maps, records of a world that existed before the last ice age, when coastlines and continents looked very different. Could these civilizations have possessed knowledge that was later forgotten, only to resurface in the hands of Renaissance mapmakers? Other maps, like the Orontius Finaeus map of 1531, also show Antarctica largely free of ice, with rivers and mountains mapped in detail. These features match what modern science has only recently uncovered beneath the ice, raising even more questions about the origins of these maps. Mainstream science calls these coincidences, suggesting that mapmakers simply guessed or copied from earlier inaccurate sources. Yet the persistence of such anomalies across different maps, cultures, and centuries is hard to ignore. Are we missing a crucial piece of our own history? Did these cartographers have access to forgotten information, pointing to a different world configuration or hidden landmasses now lost to the sea? Or do these maps hint at a collective memory, passed down through generations, of a world that once was? If such lands existed, who lived there? What happened to them? Were they wiped out by cataclysm, or did they simply fade into legend, their knowledge scattered and buried? Why is this knowledge missing from our history? Was it lost in the fires of ancient libraries, or deliberately erased to fit a new narrative of the world? These ancient charts could be breadcrumbs leading us to a truth far stranger than we imagine, a truth that challenges the very foundations of our understanding. The mystery deepens with every map we examine, inviting us to look beyond the borders of what we know, and to question what might still be waiting to be discovered. Antarctica, a land of ice, officially a scientific preserve. For decades it has been a place of fascination and mystery, a continent shrouded in secrecy and extreme conditions. Its vast frozen expanse stretches farther than the eye can see, untouched by most of humanity, and protected by international treaties that limit access and activity. But what if it's not the end, but a gateway to something beyond? What if the icy horizon is not a boundary, but an entrance to realms we can only imagine? Some theorize Antarctica is an enormous ice wall, a circular barrier surrounding our known world. This idea, though controversial, has captured the imagination of explorers and conspiracy theorists alike, suggesting that the continent is more than just a frozen wasteland. Beyond it, speculation runs wild. What could lie past this formidable frontier of ice and snow? Some imagine other continents, vast oceans, and uncharted territories that have never been mapped or explored by modern civilization. There are even tales of ancient ruins, mysterious structures, and lost civilizations hidden deep within the Antarctic wilderness, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to venture beyond the known. The sheer scale and inaccessibility of Antarctica leave room for incredible possibilities. Its untouched terrain is a blank canvas for the imagination, fueling stories of what might exist in its most remote corners. Could expeditions to the South Pole merely reach a point on this massive barrier, with unknown lands beyond? Are we only scratching the surface of what truly lies at the heart of this frozen continent? Myths and modern accounts hint at hidden valleys, advanced societies, and even lush green oases shielded from the world by walls of ice. Some stories speak of lands of perpetual twilight, where the sun never fully rises or sets, casting an eternal glow over mysterious landscapes. Few have ventured far beyond the coastal research stations, fueling the mystery. The interior remains largely unexplored, its secrets locked away beneath miles of ice. Is Antarctica deliberately kept off limits to conceal something monumental? Are the restrictions in place to protect scientific research, or to hide discoveries that could change our understanding of the world? The ice holds its secrets, but the questions keep coming. As long as Antarctica remains a land of mystery, the allure of the unknown will continue to inspire wonder, speculation, and the hope that one day, its true nature will be revealed. When it comes to Antarctic mysteries, Admiral Richard E. Byrd's name stands out. Officially, Byrd mapped coastlines and led scientific expeditions, but rumors persist about what he truly found. Unofficial stories and alleged diary entries describe him flying beyond the South Pole, discovering lush, habitable lands. Some accounts mention encounters with advanced flying craft, and beings warning humanity about its destructive path. The most famous tales speak of a hidden world inside the Earth, accessible via polar openings. Whether fact or fiction, these stories have become central to theories about a hidden world. The scale of Operation Highjump and rumors of secret objectives only add to the intrigue. Byrd's legacy is a trail of unanswered questions about what might lie beyond the Antarctic veil. The mystery of what lies beyond isn't just about geography, it's about humanity. Legends worldwide speak of first peoples, elder races, or survivors of cataclysms who retreated to hidden sanctuaries. What if these aren't just myths, but echoes of real forgotten chapters of our story? Tales of Atlantis, Lemuria, or Hyperborea suggest advanced civilizations vanished beneath waves or ice, perhaps finding refuge in uncharted lands. Could unexplained archaeological finds, elongated skulls, stories of giants, be linked to these lost branches of humanity? The search for these lost tribes is a quest for a deeper understanding of who we are and where we come from. Antarctica is unique. No native population, governed by the Antarctic Treaty System. The treaty restricts access and exploration, favoring large state-sponsored programs. Some question if the treaty also serves to control information and access to whatever secrets Antarctica might hold. If something paradigm-shifting were discovered, ancient ruins, unknown technologies, or gateways to other lands, would governments share it? The implications would be staggering, rewriting history, science, and our place in the universe. Is the treaty a mechanism to prevent uncontrolled discovery and potential chaos? Restrictions on overflights and independent expeditions fuel suspicion. The Antarctic Treaty, for all its good intentions, keeps the mystery alive. If Antarctica is a gateway, what might we find? Theories range from ancient megacities to lost technology and unknown beings. Imagine cities preserved beneath the ice, built with materials and sciences we can't comprehend. Legends speak of flying machines, crystal power sources, and devices that manipulate weather or geology. If rediscovered, such technology could transform or threaten our world. Who might inhabit these hidden realms? Descendants of ancient humans, non-human civilizations, or even interdimensional entities? These stories, though incredible, persist in the lore of hidden worlds. They challenge the mundane and suggest reality is more magical than it appears. History shows that today's myth can become tomorrow's discovery. Something may be stirring beneath the surface, waiting to be found. If Earth is part of a much larger landmass, the implications are staggering. It would fundamentally alter our worldview and redefine what it means to be human. Imagine the biodiversity, new species, ecosystems, and biomes evolving in isolation. The discovery of new lands could revolutionize science, medicine, and the global economy. But it also brings risks of exploitation and conflict. How would we approach these frontiers? Repeat past mistakes or find a better way? An expanded Earth challenges our assumptions about limits and boundaries. The familiar globe would become just an introduction to a much grander stage. We've journeyed to the map's edge, explored ancient charts, and heard whispers of lost lands. Is the Earth we know truly all there is, or just one piece of a much larger hidden map? The persistence of these ideas and recurring patterns in myths keep the spirit of inquiry alive. Perhaps the greatest adventures are still ahead, in lands yet uncharted. What if our planet holds secrets that could rewrite history and redefine our future? It challenges us to stay curious and question assumptions. The world is full of mysteries. Maybe the biggest is the true extent of the world itself. The adventure continues, just over the horizon, or perhaps just beyond the ice.